Okay, I'll be honest, usually I have like an intro for these videos. I have something in mind that I want to say or a point to make. I've got nothing this time. So we're just going to jump into it, I guess. We're in China, we start P2 on the grid. We have 5 lights and lights out and away we go. And it's been a pretty average start, as you would imagine. On a positive though, while we're not going to challenge Vinox, or however you say that name, we are going to be defending P2 into turn numbers 1 and 2. Honestly, I've got nothing to say. That's just a very generic start. Well, let's hope the rest of the race isn't as boring and generic. As we come on to the back straight, we're on the back of Vinox. We've got Slipstream, and obviously we're going to be in the faster car. Out of the two of us, we go to the inside. It should be a pretty easy move. We've got the inside line for the hairpin. And I think we're going to make a move for the lead of the race at the end of lap number 1. Could this be the race where I take the lead early and show off my pace finally and just go on to... No. Vinox had other ideas. He's hit the back of me at the final corner. And I'm down to P6. Never mind, I will use my unbelievable ability and pace over the field to fight back through this pack and retake the win. That is rightfully mine. Coming down the pit straight, we're on the back of Free Run Master, which is an interesting name. I'm going to look to the inside at turn number 1. Obviously, that was never going to work out. That was a stupid move to go for, Connor. You quite rightfully are dropping down positions down to P8. I've got nothing to say to pass me. That was optimistic beyond belief, and I fully deserve what happened to me. I mean, I was shocked during the race, and I'm shocked now. I'm genuinely baffled how I didn't get any damage there. I fully deserved it. Hopefully now I've learnt my lesson, and I'm gonna be a bit more intelligent with my overtakes. We're on the back of Unbridled Bump. Again, another interesting name. We've got DRS on him. On lap number 4, we're gonna go to the outside at the hairpin. What the fuck is going on in front of me? Okay, there's one, maybe 2 cars off in the barrier. Unbridled Bump. It's unbuilt, not unbridled. Shit. We're on the back of Unbuild Bump. We're going to make a move around the outside of DRS. Oh my god, what is going on in front of me? That is genuinely shocking. I genuinely didn't know that was going to happen. That shocked me a lot. Unbuild Bump has got back ahead of me. And now we've got Fosberger on our outside at the final corner. We're going to try and make the move, which it doesn't work out. There's a little bit of contact. We've got DRS on them. Can we go on the outside at turn number 1? Now and get back into it because I haven't seen this before. Round the outside of turn number 1. Late break in. We've actually managed to get the move done. Up in the P6. I'm still trying to process what happened at the hairpin. Okay, I'm genuinely curious what happened here. So I'm actually going to go have a look. So we've got 2 cars. So someone gets pushed to the inside, and then I'm pretty sure all hell breaks loose. That makes a lot of sense. Anyway, tangent over, we're on the back of Unbuild Bump, and we're going to continue our charge through the field, get on back on track through Sector 2. We're going to try on the outside of whatever corner number this is, and take P5 into whatever corner number follows it. But that move means we are now in P5, right behind Rallywan for P4. That name sounds a bit, Anyway, we're now only 2 positions behind Vinox, the guy who took us out on lap number 1, so hopefully we can get revenge pretty soon, and it'll be sooner than I expect because Rallywan has an incident through turn number 13. It's an easy move for us up into P4, and because of where he made the mistake, I actually do get DRS on him, which helps with defending. We have to think a little bit, but I decided to hold my line into the hairpin. Luckily he doesn't go for a dive, and I'm going to hold on to P4. Here's the moment you've all been waiting for. We're on the back of Vinox, the guy that took us out on lap number 1. We're going to be right behind him down the back straight. We're going to have ERS, we're going to have DRS, we're going to have Slipstream. It should be a pretty identical move to the one we did on lap 1. But hopefully when we get to the final corner, he's not going to take us out this time, and we can just sprint away and leave him in the dust. He goes defensive down towards the hairpin. Not defensive enough. We're going to go down the inside on my championship leader, Jam Pancakes. Clipping the apex, we're going to go incredibly slowly on the exit to prevent a cutback. Losing the car a little bit. but we are ahead of him up into P3. Is he going to take us out for a second time? No, he isn't. He actually breaks early this time, and this time we're going to be able to run away from him. Hopefully, battling him for the last time. A lap later, David makes his pit stop from lead of the race, as does Venux or Venux. It's going to give us the lead of the race, and to be honest, I don't really know why I didn't pit. But a lap later, we are going to make our pit stop, and I'm pretty sure at this stage we're battling for P2, 3? I don't really know where I am, where my net position is. We're going to find out as we come out the pit. We're going to put the soft tyres on. We're going to be a lot quicker than the cars around us, and hopefully with another fight through the field, we can get a good result. And come out the pit. Where do we currently sit in the field? P5. That could be worse. I thought it'd be better, but it could be worse. I mean, that's fine. We just have to fight for the field once again. We've done it before. I'll happily do it again and embarrass these guys. They're not very good. They make me look amazing. Anyway, coming through turns number 3 behind unbuild bump. Once again, this should be a pretty easy move. We might be able to get him in exactly the same way as we did last time in the Hamilton corner. We looked to the inside of turn number 6, but decided against it as we come into the middle sector. I've got a feeling we're just going to be hassling this guy. We're going to look to the outside of turn 7. That was a fucking stupid move to go for, Connor. We quite rightfully get pushed off track there. What the fuck was I doing? And because of that absolutely stupid decision, it's going to take me until the back straight to overtake this guy. This is going to be an easy move down the straight, I imagine, down towards the hairpin. He's not going to go defensive. We're going to go to the inside, and it's an easy move up into P4. Looks a bit more dramatic than it actually was. It was incredibly easy. It should have happened about half a lap earlier though. Next up is Foster for P3, the final podium spot. He's actually on the soft tyres too, but I'm pretty sure he pit significantly later than me. No, earlier. Shit. Next up, we're chasing down Foster for P3. We've left unbuild bump in the dust. Foster is actually on the soft tyres and has the fastest lap currently, but I'm pretty sure he pit significantly earlier than me. So again, this should be a pretty easy move once I catch him to the back of him. And you will see the tyre difference between us as we come through Sector 2. I don't really know what's wrong with him. I assume he's got wing damage because Jesus Christ, that was shit from him. And once again, much like the one build bump, it's going to be a move down the back straight. Is he going to go defensive? No. No, he doesn't. And yes, he does have front wing damage, as you can see on the left hand side there, down towards the hairpin. It's another easy move up to P3. And as we come onto the final lap, that's going to leave one car we can realistically catch. David is 13 seconds ahead. He's got the win comfortably. We're now chasing down Lost Tribal for P2. He's on the medium tyres and he is significantly slower than I am. But can I get the move on him? Given the form we've been in, it's looking likely, and given how quickly we're catching him through the first couple of corners alone, we may even do it before the final straight. Coming through the final sector, we've closed the gap to half a second, and then the following corner down to 4/10 of a second and 3/10 of a second. We're going to easily have DRS down the straight. He's going defensive down towards turn number 11, or at least I thought he was going defensive. It turns out he was actually trying to get DRS on me down the straight because he knew I would cruise past him. But I thought at this stage I was so arrogant and cocky given how my race had gone. I thought, you know what, I'll defend into the hairpin. I don't care, I'm still going to finish ahead of you. DRS down the back straight. He's in our slipstream, he's obviously going to have DRS. We're going to have to be defensive. We're going to go to the right hand side. He looks to the left. It's the final lap. Penultimate corner, I decide to just throw the rulebook out the window. Force him off track. I've earned this position. I've earned P2. Is he going to hit the back of me at the final corner? No, he isn't. We're going to finish P2 after being taken out on lap number 1. Somehow. I don't really know how I've managed that. Normally when I get taken out early, the entire race is a write-off, but we managed to pull it back. 13 seconds off the lead, we probably could have gone for the win had we not been taken out by Venux, or Venux, however he wants to be called. You know what, I don't even care, he took me out.
Oh, you know what they say about the first of the losers. Come on, we could have done better than that. It was all about the win today.
Could we? Could we have done better than that, Mark? Really? Did you watch the fucking race? I really hope F1 24 has a race engineer that's a lot more encouraging and you actually want to perform for, because with Mark as my race engineer, I just want to crash out every single race. I don't want to make him happy.